amazing sights, sounds, and experiences. No amount of pictures or video could hope to capture the entire essence of this Asian country, but some interesting details regarding the culture, religion, and government and their correlation can be relayed. Among learning to use chopsticks, exploring the various flavors of Thailand, and traversing the numerous and lively markets lining the narrow roadways, a theme of entrepreneurism and commercialism became evident. Thousands of Thais support themselves by operating booths selling clothes, food, and souvenirs at the markets. Thailand is a second world country in an interesting jumble of modern and dilapidated roadways and buildings. These makeshift homes were located just across from a modern pier streaming with tourists. Whether it's selling fruit in an alleyway, making one's nose look more European, or offering a fishy foot spa, Thais are apt at receiving and filling needs. A limited amount of government regulation in the areas of business and housing can be seen, as well as in certain areas of education and in the jails. The Hand to Hand Foundation is a school located in Pattaya, Thailand that provides free education, shelter, meals, and clothing to children ages 2 through 7 living in the slums. It was founded by an Australian woman named Margie who came to Pattaya and converted to Christianity. She has a teaching degree and was able to buy a house and remodel it into a school. Her staff includes an ex-drug addict and an ex-prostitute, which would never be allowed on a school board in the United States. Regardless of the lack of government regulation in this area, we had a fun time throwing the children a New Year's Eve party. With Kun Mei, the head of the prison ministry division of Hand to Hand, we were able to visit 2 jails in Pattaya. We bought fruit and made sandwiches for the inmates. We were allowed to go into the prison and hand out food, water, and medicine, but we were not permitted to take pictures of inside the jailhouses themselves. Another significant aspect of Thailand's culture is the religion, Buddhism. 95% of the population follow this practice. Our next destination was the Grand Palace. Before entering, we had to adhere to a formal dressing attire, and as the need was seen, there were a couple vendors selling skirts outside of the gates. Thousands of tourists and locals alike flooded the palace to start off the new year as it was January 1st. Having passed inspection, we began to explore the kingdom. This 234-year-old structure housed the rulers of Siam until 1925 and covers over 230 acres of land in the heart of Bangkok. Inside one of the buildings where pictures were not allowed, several people were bowed praying to an overwhelmingly magnificent shrine of Buddha, and monks could be seen serenely pacing through the commotion. The Grand Palace housed both the ruler of the country and the worship founder of Buddhism under the same roof for nearly 150 years. The ruler himself is required by law to be a Theravada Buddhist. His influence can be seen in society as his face is printed on all the currency, and every time a new king is coronated, the currency must be changed accordingly. In addition, shrines honoring him can be seen lining the highways, outside of stores, and throughout the country. Lastly, religious influences can be seen in the everyday lives of the Thai people. Statues of Thai gods and goddesses can be seen scattered throughout gardens, hotels, restaurants, and marketplaces. Even then, they are not so prevalent as the spirit houses that stand outside nearly every store and residence throughout the country. Every night, Thais leave offerings of food and Fanta soda to please their incorporeal companions. In addition, Thai taxi drivers often have miniature ornaments of Buddha in their vehicles, and it is normal for them to have a monk come and bless the ceilings of their vessel by finger painting the roof. In public places, monks are highly revered and require priority seating on subways, airports, and many other transportation and public meeting places. There is even a room in Pattaya's 7th-floor mall dedicated solely to prayer. As you have seen, religion plays a major role in the government and culture of Thailand. With their limited governmental regulations, awe-inspiring palaces, and spirit houses, it becomes clear that each of these elements work in harmony with each other to create the country that is Thailand.